Hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are
good, good.
you?
Yeah, I'm super good. Super good.
It's working.
Yeah.
The
I
technique, you
like
never know,
Yeah.
what happens today.
I like we
So,
all have pictures in the background.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
So, what's your name, guys? Then we can
My
have.
my name is Thomas. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So,
And yeah, Pamela
yes, my
has
name is
a little.
Pam. Okay.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah, so my name is Pamela. I am one of the curator of Pop Culture Festival.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean maybe we should just start. I'm booking artists and talks and film. So yeah, one of the curator.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I run a music magazine based in Cologne called Kaput,
Okay.
and we cooperate with the festival quite a lot. And we did this nice series of talks ahead to temperature up for the festival. We are all looking forward, and also to your performance, of course.
Yes.
Uh, I would be super interested to hear from Pam why she came up with booking you, how this all developed. So maybe this is a nice starting point to get into the conversation.
Yes, I would love to share. So actually, a friend of mine, in Berlin we have kind of not like huge, but we have a Swiss community actually in Berlin. And one of my friends, he's been doing burgers and hip hop. He's also did it in Switzerland actually. He in 2018 told me, because I had also my own festival
Okay.
focusing on Afropop culture, and he told me like you have to check out this girl from Switzerland. You need to book her. But back in the days, I was starting my festival, so so I followed you, and so when I started to work with Pop Culture Festival this year, I was
Okay.
like, I remembered that he told me about you, so I checked you out if you were still doing music and all that, and then I saw and that's when I was like, yeah, that's my chance to actually invite her to book her for Pop Culture, and yes, and I'm
What's
very
his
happy it
name?
worked out.
What's his name? Is he from Switzerland?
Yeah, his name is Severin.
Okay. No, I don't know him. Yeah, Switzerland is quite small. It's quite small, but maybe I played at one of his festival, but no, I don't know him.
Now he is I think he left Switzerland quite some time ago. He's been doing a lot of things in Berlin in the
Okay.
food and party scene. So, but he has also brought a concept which is called hip hop and burgers. He also brought it to Switzerland then, to
Okay.
Zurich. So, but yeah, he's always like between Switzerland, Zurich, and Berlin actually. So yeah,
Okay.
that's how
Nice.
yes.
So thank you guys, because I feel, like it's gonna be my first time in Berlin, and like I feel quite blessed, to be able to play right now during the COVID, and so I can't wait to show to my new fans, my new Berliner, how I can perform. So yeah, thank you.
Yes. So yeah, you have some now a new connection also to Berlin, because I heard you're signed to Islands, to Universal.
Yeah,
Is this
yeah,
true?
yeah,
Yes. And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
also
That's true.
had the Colors performance, and the girl who did your makeup and all that. You did Colors, huh?
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes. And then your makeup. So it's also a friend of mine who's like she did your makeup and I think also your styling. So yeah. So I also saw that you were like doing this Colors performance. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Maybe we should start with my questions. Yes.
Let's go.
So I hope you can hear me. The connection, is it okay?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Cool. Cool. Maybe let's go back in time a little bit. When you started making music, I think you did quite in an early age. You started making music with your dad, I think.
Yeah, I was 10.
Or let's
I
say
was 10 years old.
he was playing I think the reggae tunes, and you were singing. Or how can we imagine that?
Yeah, so I was 10, and so I started to do music when I was living in Paris. So I was born in Paris, and my father has his home studio, and he was always playing some reggae music. And one day my mother, she was like, yeah, I think you should record your daughter. And my father was like, okay, let's do it. And at the age of 10, I recorded my first song called C'est le Soleil, and it's on Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, so you can listen to the track.
Are you still sometimes doing music with your father? Or?
Yeah, recently we just recorded like 3 songs. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and like I think it was a bit weird because I was really like emotional because like my father teach me everything, and now when I'm back at the studio with him, it's always like reggae music or like reggae roots or dub music, and I'm always emotional. I start to cry, and then yeah, it's always amazing.
Nice. I mean, it's an experience to see, like, you know, starting as a small child with your dad, and then now that you're doing so much, like, then also still connect with your dad in the studio. So it's a nice bond too. Yes. What kind of topics do you actually like target or are important to you in your music, in your songs? Like, do you have any?
You know, I'm a person. I like to talk with people. Like, it's really important to know the what's your story. So I'm gonna be like a sponge, and I'm gonna take everything you told me, and then if like the story is beautiful, I'm gonna put it into my song. And I like to talk about love. I like to talk about sex, about emotions, about money, about, you know, like everything. Like, it's just like on the moment, if I feel inspired, if I had a good story to tell or to write, I'm gonna sing it to my song.
And do you find it difficult when you mention these kind of topics to create a song which has a lasting storyline, which keeps going and growing? You listen it for years, or is that also no problem if it's just like a song for the moment and then you go on to the next song?
Yeah, I think it's good to listen your instinct and just like write what you're feeling or living on the moment, you know. So I don't care about talking about like a love relationship, and like if it's over 2 years after, it's just like I felt amazing on the moment, and it was important to just let it go and to just express it on a song. So that's how I work.
Cool. Yes, so I mean, your first debut album called Ego,
Yeah.
And this was, I think, in 2017.
2017.
And yes, and I have the feeling, I mean, you're now working on a new album, or you have been working quite some time now on your new album. Like, I mean, it's been a while, so
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I know.
No, sorry. Like, yeah, we just, this is how it is sometimes. I mean, also COVID came in between, like, it's just 1.5 years past, just like this. So, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the progress or your process of, you know, finding new songs for your new album.
So I released this album in 2017. And then after that, I had 100 shows in Europe. And so it was during 2017 and 2018. And during this moment, I was really focused on the shows, and I didn't have time to be at the studio or to record some new songs, because for me it was really important to represent and to represent my album Ego. You know, I didn't have the time to think about new songs. And after, in 2019, I decided to go to Los Angeles, and I worked with Red Bull. And thanks to them, I was able to record at their studio in Los Angeles. And I stayed there for 6 months. I worked on my album. But then COVID arrived, and so it's been a while, that's true. But yeah, I've been working on my album for 3 years now. It's a lot of years, but trust me, it's going to be like really, 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 really good. I worked with amazing producers from Los Angeles, Paris, Berlin, from Ghana, Accra, from London, Barcelona. So it's an international album. Yeah, I was everywhere at the same time.
You recorded your studio all around the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
But yeah, it's been a long time, you know. Like, a lot of fans, they're always like sending me some Instagram DM, and they're like, why? And I'm like, I'm just taking my time, you know. I prefer the quality, and I hope that you're gonna love it. That's the goal.
Interesting, because I recently saw. Okay, Thomas, please go. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I like what you're saying, because I recently saw like a statement, an old statement of Lauryn Hill, and she was also a little bit under pressure because she didn't release a new album after her first one. And she also said, if I am not inspired, I'm not just putting something out just for the sake of like releasing something. I want to create something at the right time, and when I feel it's good enough to share, that's when I share my product. So this also reminds me a little bit, I think artists have a lot of pressure to always like bring out something new, but at the end of the day, it's your art project, and if you feel like you need more inspiration, you need more time, you want to try new angles, then artists should have their own time. Decision too. Yes,
but
so
the thing,
nice.
The thing is that people are always like consuming, but really quickly, and so you can lose easily your community, because like they're gonna consume you for like a period, and then they're gonna stop it because you're not active. And I want to change that. I want that people consume my music for a long time, and that's why I'm gonna take the time I want. And if you like it, follow me. Other than that, bye.
And then, I mean, you because you also just mentioned Accra. You also work with producers from Accra. I'm actually right now in Accra. I've been here now 6 weeks.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
Yes, I've been here 6 weeks right now. I came after you left. I followed your stories, and I'm working. I shoot a documentary on women in music. I mean, I'm always like trying to like bring women's stories out. So I've been working with some of with the director, with Odate. He was my DOP. And then your dancer. Yeah, I interviewed the dancer, your Yvette. Yvette is also my documentary. Wow. I mean, I have Ifia and some other people. So it's like interesting how, ways kind of, the world is so small. Small. Like how it's crossing.
That's great. Yeah. Are you from Ghana?
Yes, my parents are from Ghana. I was born in Germany, but yeah, my parents are from, I always come here.
Okay, so enjoy. It's amazing.
I'm going back on Thursday.
Yeah, because you have to come to see my show for sure. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, cool. So I'm interesting how the influence of your album, and also, I mean, you can hear it already on your latest release, Over, which is like really amazing, also from the visuals that you use, And then, but I want to know the topic Over. Are you referring to the past year? You said times are getting better, or is it more to to relationship or something?
I think so. I wrote this song 2 years ago. So not even before COVID, and I was in a time of my life where I had like negative thoughts, and sometimes I like to talk to myself. And so Bad Times Are Over was a push to just like say to yourself, just move, and you have to be active, you have to be focused. And it was more a song for me. But then COVID arrived, and I think God sent me something to say, and we made it as a COVID song,
Yes, that's why, like, interesting, like how you created the song like 2 years ago, but it's still relevant. Yeah. And so when it came out, it felt like it's like a COVID song that you like kind of wrote during that time, So it was, and it's actually also the time when you're releasing it. It was shortly before, like, we are opening up clubs, parties, and concerts. So like it's over. Let's have some good time now. So really interesting.
It's just a party song. You just have to celebrate all together. If you want to scream "Bad Times Are Over," feel free to do it. And I really like the song. I made it with a Nigerian singer called Emis, and the producer. It was 3 producers from Zurich. So it's once again an international connection. The producer is living actually in Accra. That's why I moved to Accra a few weeks before. But I'm really, really happy about this song.
Yes.
But I'm going to have some new single. Yeah, I'm going to have some new single going to drop pretty soon.
Cool. We are looking forward to your show anyways. Thomas, you wanted to say something?
Yeah.
I'm so in my flow.
No, it's super interesting to listen to the two of you. But I read that you draw these paper notices, or you write down all this stuff when you write songs on a bigger kind of landscape paper rolls or something like that. Is how I can imagine it, that you have like a little cinema of your songs or something on paper, or
so I'm more like it depends on what I have on me. So like when I was in Los Angeles, I had a notebook. But also when I was at home, I had this whiteboard where I was just like writing some words, a few words about like my inspiration. And but like since a few weeks, I'm working on my phone and I don't like it.
Yeah, because it's too much digital, right?
Yeah.
I like this paperwork with stuff.
Exactly. I feel really comfortable to just like write as a doctor, I'm just writing some bullshit. Yes. But I can't read myself. And then I feel connection with the words, and so I think I'm gonna go back with the paper. It's much more interesting. Yeah. And with the phone you never know, because like then if you don't save it, maybe you can, I don't know, lose it, or anyway. But I'm gonna go back with the paper. Thank you to remind me that.
I also like the art aspect. Because when you keep these papers and years later you find them, or you see it in a lot of exhibitions, like how artists work, and you see the scribbles, and sometimes the scribbles are more interesting than the other stuff. Not saying with your song, but like it's kind of, it has a romantic feeling of being an artist, to have like this all these ideas on the path. Yeah,
that's true. Are you writing? Do you like writing?
Yes, I'm a writer.
Okay.
Was always my thing. I like
to
videos, but also writing stories myself and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not talented as a musician, so I had to find a different field within that culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe let's go back to, also the past year. You, as you also mentioned, that you before COVID, you toured so much to like kind of push and present your latest album. So you had like over 100 shows.
Yeah.
How was it for you when COVID happened and you had to kind of, there were no shows for like maybe a year almost, or 1.5 years. Like how did this affect your artistic process? And how was the past year for you as an artist who seems to also enjoying to perform? You're a good performer. Yeah. You have so much energy on it. I saw some videos.
You are not ready. I'm gonna make you all jump like crazy. A big mosh pit. How was it? I think I took time for myself. After 100 shows, I was kind of tired, and also it was really intense to stay 6 months in Los Angeles. I was far from my family, and when I came back, COVID just arrived, and I stayed at home for 3 months. I was so scared that, for me, it was impossible to go out. So I just stayed 3 months in my house, and I was creating with my brother. Every week, I created this concept of vitamin D, where I have like 1 week to create a song and a visual. So I did that for 3 months, and I was working with my creative team. I was also working with directors from Berlin, from London, from Paris, and it was like, good a virtual connection. And I just took time for myself, for writing, to focus on my album, on my new song, on what I wanted to be, and it was amazing. And then after that, I decided to go back again in Los Angeles for 2 months, and then 1.5 months in Ghana.
Cool. And what is your connection to LA? Why LA?
I don't know. Like the connection, it's just I've been listening to a lot of American music, so for me it was making sense to record my song in Los Angeles. And also most of the producer I like, they're from Los Angeles. Most of the song I like, they're from Los Angeles. So I wanted to connect with this musical identity, and put it into my music and learn from the American, because like for the shows, for the dance, for, you know, like they have those crazy performance, and yeah, I wanted to have the same or to learn from them.
Cool.
Yeah. Are you, as you mentioned, you work with all these different people from all over the world. Do you sometimes crisscross the projects or the tracks, that you send your Los Angeles people the track you just worked at Ghana and vice versa, to get also feedbacks on that, as you still in the process of working to the album?
Sorry?
Are you crisscrossing your artistic communities in that sense, that you sometimes your LA producer and your Ghana producer, that you change the tracks and send them over for their opinions or something like that?
No, I don't do that. Okay. But it's a good idea, actually.
Yeah,
then it can bring like a little spice to another track.
Yeah, you could add something.
It's a nice concept.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I like to work with one producer, you know. But it's also good to have like an arrangement or like also feedback from other producers. Yeah.
Cool. And I mean, it's really just 1 week. It's next week, Wednesday. You are performing on the opening event, like you know, in Berlin at Pop Kultur Festival. Like, what can we expect? I mean, how will your performance? What can we expect from you?
So a lot of surprises. I'm gonna present some of my new songs, and like I've been like doing some rehearsal, just like a few days ago and also today, and the show gonna look amazing, like amazing. It's gonna be a lot of mosh pits, so I have to, you know, say to the crowd to prepare the legs and just like the energy, because we're gonna jump a lot together. And yeah, I'm just gonna share like I'm really happy at the moment, so I'm gonna share this energy to the crowd, and yeah, I'm just like looking forward for that, and thanks for the invitation, because I say it again, but it's gonna be my first show in Germany, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, the Swiss community is coming to support you. Yes,
I can't.
Nice. Yes.
So you told me you have a lot of Swiss people in Berlin.
Yeah, I mean, there's really a Swiss community. They're also into music and also food also a lot, but also a lot of, like, music related stuff. So I mean, and anyway, I'm a lot in a, like, it depends also on the kind of circle that I am around. Now I'm a lot around people with music. I've been working in music for a while now, so. And yeah, in a creative scene. Sorry, I hope you can hear me. It's so loud outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will bring. So if my friend was, I'm sure he's come because when he saw that you were performing in Berlin. I mean, I told him, he's like, yeah, she's coming. So I'm sure he's there, and then maybe if we have the time, I can connect you guys. So he's doing amazing stuff.
Yeah,
he's a cool guy and
amazing.
Should definitely meet. So yes,
yeah, sure.
I don't know if you want to share something with us, or otherwise we're gonna wrap up. It was really lovely to talk to you and get to know you, you know, also your energy, and I'm looking forward to your performance, actually, really.
Yes, yeah, me too. No, I think we talked about everything. I mean, not everything. We're gonna connect for real in Berlin in a couple of days. But thanks again, guys, for your good energy, and I can't wait to see you.
Looking forward to see you in Berlin.
Yes. Thank you.
Cool. Then I say bye-bye, I guess.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Schönen Abend.
Bye. Thomas, bleiben wir noch was drin? Or?
Du könntest drin bleiben, ja. Ja, erstaunlich gut funktioniert heute mal mit der Leitung. Toll.
Ja. Ab und zu mal hat es so ein bisschen, aber ich habe euch gut verstanden, und ja, ich freue mich sehr auf Ihre Show. Jetzt noch mehr.
Bei dir ist auf jeden Fall in der Küche. Also eigentlich müsstest du mal kurz drehen, damit man eine Ahnung bekommt, wo du bist und wo deine Straße ist, die man so hört. Würde mich jetzt
ja, das würde man wahrscheinlich nicht sehen, aber es ist jetzt hier gerade, ich bin ja noch im Editing-Prozess. Das ist jetzt so ein bisschen, das hier geht sozusagen raus. So, das ist Accra, Teil von Accra, es geht nicht so viel, aber
ja, vielleicht, das würde mich natürlich noch interessieren. Du arbeitest da ja an einem Film, vielleicht kannst du da noch ein bisschen was erzählen.
Ja,
von deiner Arbeit.
Sorry, genau. Also Genau, also ich, wie gesagt, hätte eigentlich am Sonntag zurückkommen sollen und arbeite noch ich bin noch im Editing-Prozess ein bisschen für meine Dokumentation, meine erste Dokumentation, die sich mit der Rolle von Frauen in der Musik in Ghana beschäftigt. Und genau, das hatte ein bisschen, ich meine, natürlich, man lernt beim ersten Mal immer super viel und es hat einfach ein bisschen gedauert, sein Team zu finden, mit den richtigen Leuten zu connecten und alles halt so zusammenzubringen. Aber ich bin sehr zufrieden. Ich bin sehr zufrieden für die Arbeit, die ich jetzt hier machen durfte, auch mit den Leuten, mit denen ich zusammenarbeite. Wie gesagt, das ist mein Editor, der jetzt noch hier ist, so die letzten Feintune-Sachen macht. Und genau, in 2 Tagen komme ich dann zurück und nächste Woche, Freitag, wird dann auch so die Dokumentation in Berlin auf dem Popkulturfestival released oder premiered. Und genau, also generell so zu Popkulturfestival glaube ich, dass so vielleicht ein bisschen zu meiner Arbeit in Bezug zum Popkulturfestival ist, dass ich versucht habe, so gut es mir möglich war, so Verbindungen, Connections zu bilden zwischen Leuten, die entweder auf dem Kontinent leben oder in der Diaspora. Ich meine, dieses Jahr ist Popkulturfestival sehr viel lokaler aufgrund von Reiserestriktionen und es war jetzt sehr schwierige Prozesse, Künstlerinnen vom Kontinent jetzt hier hinzubringen. Wir mussten leider auch 2 canceln, weil es dann am Ende des Tages mit dem Visum, nicht mit dem Visum, sondern mit den Bestimmungen nicht funktioniert hat. Man hatte gehofft, dass sich die ein bisschen lockern, aber es hat es am Ende des Tages jetzt so nicht. Und genau, aber trotz all dem, glaube ich, so ein bisschen versuche ich zum Popkulturfestival nochmal so eine Perspektive hinzuzubringen, die sich so ein bisschen mit Künstlern, mit kreativen Musikern aus der afrikanischen Diaspora beschäftigen. Und nicht nur Musiker, sondern auch natürlich die Musik und die Kunst selbst sich damit beschäftigt. Und bin ich jetzt eigentlich sehr zufrieden trotzdem, wie man das alles so noch hinbekommen hat. Ne? Wir haben ein paar Künstler, ob es jetzt eine Necker ist, Sirius Klein, Unique, aber noch viele mehr, Danitsa, also das sind ja so Künstler, die ich dann vielleicht gebucht habe. Und genau, also freue ich mich jetzt auch tatsächlich.
Hattest du das Gefühl, dass die Dialoge dadurch, dass man viel mehr Unsicherheiten vielleicht auch drin hat, viel intensiver waren? Also dass man viel mehr miteinander eigentlich gesprochen hat, als das sonst der Fall wäre, wo halt so ein Booking ausgemacht wird und dadurch, dass der Alltag von allen mit so vielen Bookings und allem voll ist, dass man gar nicht so zum Sprechen kommt, dass man jetzt aber mehr so Raum dafür hatte auch? Also dass es nicht nur das Negative gibt, sondern auch eine positive Ableitung?
Also, ich meine, darüber habe ich mir heute nochmal Gedanken gemacht. Ich war bei ein paar Künstlern sehr emotional eingebunden. Das liegt einmal daran, natürlich das erste Jahr mit Popkulturfestival. Das ist auch für mich eine Chance, wirklich Künstler oder Künstlerinnen zu zeigen oder Kunst zu zeigen von Künstlerinnen, die ein bisschen weniger hier auch, wie gesagt, gesehen und gehört werden. Und ich habe mich da schon sehr mit beschäftigt, das möglich zu machen, dass diese Leute hier hinkommen können. Das heißt, ich habe mit einigen Künstlern einen unglaublichen Umfang von E-Mail-Austausch gehabt, weil wir immer wieder geguckt haben, wie wir das doch noch schaffen, dass die hier hinkommen können. Wie zwischen Künstler wie, jetzt komme ich gar nicht drauf, oh Gott, nicht jetzt, Odunsi aus Nigeria, so alles super gepasst. Und dann halt UK, aber konnte kein Visum beantragen. Es ist natürlich dann auch für mich so zu sehen, wie dann einige Künstler nicht kommen können wegen Visum, ne, weil sie halt vielleicht nicht Europäer sind. Also das ist schwierig. Und dann auch Omalay, ne, einer der wirklich gerade größten Upcoming Acts überhaupt aus dem afrikanischen Kontinent, mit seinem Team habe ich einen sehr guten Austausch gehabt, die auch gerne gewollt hätten, dass er kommen kann. Und am Ende des Tages hat es nicht geklappt, weil er danach in UK auftritt. Und 2 Tage später und in die UK musste aber in Quarantäne und es hat einfach nicht gepasst. Und ich bin da so reingegangen, weil ich das möglich machen wollte natürlich. Und musste dann aber irgendwann mal, glaube ich, so auch so den Punkt sagen, wo ich ein bisschen zu emotional da drin war, dass man da auch ein bisschen loslassen muss. Na, klar, ist auch das erste Jahr, dass ich so Booking kann aus dem Kontinent. Und genau, also positiv ist, ja, alle haben versucht, es möglich zu machen. Ne? Ich meine, die Künstler wollten ja gerne performen. Aber es ging halt nicht und deswegen gab es natürlich sehr viel Austausch und immer wieder gucken und schauen und daher, alle haben es irgendwie so an einem Strang gezogen und am Ende des Tages hat es dann doch nicht gepasst. So, das war dann so, also positiv im Sinne, dass man Connections gemacht haben, dass die Leute natürlich mit denen in Verbindung gekommen sind, dass die aber vielleicht hoffen, im nächsten Jahr auftreten zu können. Das sind ja auch erstmal so erste Verbindungen, die man dann schafft. Und sich dann vielleicht auch freuen kann aufs nächste Jahr. So ist das ja dann auch manchmal, ne? Wenn man ein bisschen auch Geduld hat. Genau, das würde ich jetzt eher so sagen.
Ja, ich bin gespannt auf die nächste Woche. Ich freue mich schon total.
Ich freue mich auch. Jetzt ist auch natürlich, ne, es war schon eine sehr intensive Arbeit. Auch eine Zeit lang nicht wissen zu können, findet das Festival überhaupt statt. Ne? Man hat halt darauf hingearbeitet, aber man wusste ja bis Mai nicht, was kommen noch für Restriktionen, was wird noch passieren. Und das war, glaube ich, auch so, an etwas zu arbeiten, wo man nicht genau weiß, ob das am Ende des Tages wirklich stattfindet. Das war auch ein sehr intensiver Zeitpunkt, würde ich jetzt mal so sagen. Aber deswegen ist es jetzt gerade so schön zu sehen, dass es jetzt nächste Woche soweit ist. Auch wir haben natürlich im Team sehr viel mehr sprechen müssen, ständig gucken müssen. Passt. Es ist jetzt einfach so diese ganze Energie, die man so aufgesaugt hat und anstrengend, dass man das dann jetzt auch mal so auf der Bühne sieht und auch endlich die Künstler und Musik spürt, weil ich meine, am Ende des Tages ist es ein Musikfestival und es geht natürlich um diese künstlerische Connection und Musik und Leidenschaft, was wir jetzt die letzten 1,5 Jahre nicht hatten. Und in diesem ganzen natürlich vielen Gerede und gucken und geht es und darf das und das ist verboten, geht dann manchmal das so ein bisschen verloren oder ging das mal kurz ein bisschen verloren, weil es doch dann auf eine Art und Weise sehr technisch auch wurde. Ne? Und ich glaube, das ist so endlich wieder das zu spüren. Einfach Künstlerin, Musik einfach nur zu genießen und zu spüren. Und ich glaube, das ist nochmal was, wo ich, glaube ich, nächste Woche, ich werde erstmal nur tanzen. Also ich freue mich einfach auf Musik und Künstlerin und also, ja, sehr.
Ja, stimmt, man hat sich ein bisschen wie ein Beamter manchmal gefühlt im letzten Jahr, weil man so viel Strukturelles die ganze Zeit geregelt hat und viel zu wenig eigentlich dieses, warum man eigentlich in der Kultur ist, den Austausch mit anderen vor Ort natürlich hatte. Deswegen, das ist schön.
Genau.
Dann würde ich sagen, ich wünsche Ihnen einen Abend, ich freue mich auf den fertigen Film, ich bin schon total gespannt und ja, ich freue mich auf nächste Woche.
Ja, ich mich auch und vielen Dank auch für dieses tolle Gespräch. Und ja, wir connecten auf jeden Fall nächste Woche auf dem Popkultur-Festival.